Hello, Cherie Hanson here. First of all, I want to, as I always do, ask you to like and subscribe to my video. Also, if what I'm saying reverberates with you, helps you in any way, gives you a spark, I would ask you to share it with somebody who's having some awakenings. It's always nasty when you're awakening. And so that they can get some steadying. What happened today in meditation was really interesting for me. I'm about to run a workshop on discovering how the ego works with you. Remember that the ego's job is to keep you from becoming a full adult, to keep you from becoming gloriously strong and independent. It likes to keep you at home in the basement, you know, the 40-year-old in the basement thing. So I'm running this workshop because I really feel that this is the time. This is the time to learn how your mind works with you to keep you from becoming more gloriously yourself. This is also a time when I heard in my head, when I'm meditating, I always get these messages. The message was, stop, stop, stop fooling around. And what I mean by this is we are at a time in the astrology and the energy on the face of the earth where we're starting to wake up, and it freaks us out. When we look at cruelty, when we look at genocide, when we look in the eyes of evil, we don't like it. And our first reaction is, I don't want to know this. I'm not strong enough to know this. I'm not strong enough to look at this. But we are strong enough. It's the time to do it. How do you do it is the issue. If you can look in the eyes of the evil and the cruelty and the mistaken direction of so much of our culture, but not let it trigger you into anger or into fear, you're now in a place where you can change the energy. This means being an adult. This means being a grounded adult who is able to understand when things are going wrong. It's very much like a weatherman reporting on a horrendous hurricane or storm, you know, saying, oh, this is what's happening. And they're reporting on it and they're showing you what is happening. Now, what do I do about it? What I do about it is, first of all, gather the information from reliable sources. That's my job, is to ask the question, what is actually happening? The next thing that I do is I trust that all the work that I have done on myself, on my spirit, on my body, on my identity of who I am, means that I am able to handle situations without falling down the stairs. When we are triggered, when we are terrified, when we are overwhelmed, we're hit by a lightning bolt of emotion or information, what we will do is we will go to the lower part of the brain, and we're now operating at a 60 IQ. We don't want to do that. I mean, we have enough trouble whatever our higher level of IQ is. And I was really thinking today about the work that we put in to ourselves. And I don't mean plastic surgery, and I don't mean going to the gym. I mean the spiritual work, the work of connecting to our spirit, the work of learning how to breathe, the work of standing on the earth and feeling a connection to it, the work of feeling the connection to the universe through the top of our head, the work of understanding when we are emotional or afraid, when we're in a place where we're in a state of overwhelm, and moving in on that like an adult. For me, that is the absolute goal of my life, is I want to be an adult. I don't want to be a nasty, vicious, terrified child that is asking mommy and daddy, the government, the universe to, kiss my owies and make everything better. So we are in a time right now where we're seeing the evil. It's like we have been hearing noises in the basement. I think there's something down there. But what's happening is that we're opening the basement door, we're going down the steps, and we're looking at the mess that's always been there. It's been there for 2,000 years. It's been there as long as we have this competitive, harsh, patriarchal system pitting us against one another. And now we're in a place where we can decide that we need to clean up the basement. We need to look at what's wrong, and we need to work really, really in a focused, concentrated way at grounding ourselves, at taking care of ourselves, of being kind to ourselves, so that we can be adult. If I have a teacher who gives me back an assignment and there are red marks and circles and all the rest of it, if I'm an adult, I say, I need to learn this. I need to get better at the times tables. I need to learn more about the history of the Eastern Hemisphere. Instead of sitting at the table, ripping up the paper and pouting and yelling, why are you doing this to me? I think that is the basic issue, is every single time we come to a problem in our lives, the universe isn't doing it to us. Oh yeah. The universe is doing it for us so we can grow up and be grounded, calm, loving, and compassionate adults. So I am really focused on taking everything I have learned about brain function, trauma, DNA, family, the family funnel of all the things that have happened in the past, dropping into every cell in my body, and helping other people get to a place where they're starting to trust themselves, where they're starting to take care of their bodies, when they're starting to understand when they're tired or emotional or feeling grief, and allowing ourselves to be human. That's the first step. I have lots of different emotions because I'm human. And then we take care of that. And then we move on to making ourselves stronger, more grounded, and more capable of being a light to other people. And we need to stop fooling around. We need to stop pretending to live. We need to stop cycling the drain. Just, the same trauma over and over again. And I can't know things because I'm too weak. You're not weak. None of us is weak. I have seen people who have had a mistake in life, lived absolutely ass backwards, and right before they died, they got it. I had someone I was sitting with say to me, "Oh, I see it now. I'm the one that screwed up my life." And this is in the last hour of this person's life. They hadn't understood that self-sabotage and being an emotional child is what led to all of the grief in his life. We can get there. We start with breath work, with grounding, with intention. We start with understanding that we're here for a purpose. And our goal, I'm still working on that, is to become an adult. Not somebody who, if they get a flat tire, comes out of their car and lays down on the ground and kicks their feet and screams. You know, that's not going to help any of this. So why are we here? We're here because we're finally seeing what was wrong all along. Do get a hold of me if you would like a one-on-one session for coaching. My clients are all over the world. I have helped so many people understand the confusion that the culture, brings to us, the strobe lights and the music and the entertainment and the distractions, and get to a place where you're just kinder to yourself. You're just gentler with yourself. And then you can start to be in a place where you can help other people. So let's stop fooling around. Thank you so much for watching my video. I would ask again that you like and subscribe. And if you're interested in one-on-one sessions with me or workshops, get a hold of me. Thank you.